welcome back to the channel, guys, for yet another video. So in this one I'm making a sorrel cake. I'm showing you guys the sorrel. Yes, I wash, and I'm putting a little piece of ginger and some pimento seed in there. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna boil the sorrel for like 5 minutes. When it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn off the stove and put it to sit for a while. But I actually didn't use it until the next day. I didn't went ahead and bake at the same day. I just put it and leave it there until the next day that I was ready to bake. You know, it's cool and it's ready. Okay, so this now is my soap fruits, which consist of raisin mixed fruits. Okay, guys, yes, sorry for that. Mixed fruits. Okay, yes, I'm just pairing it a little. I didn't blend it out too much, but it's soft enough and blend out enough. Okay, if you get what I mean. All right, yes, pair it. Yeah. Okay, yes, so I'm showing you the next day when I'm ready to bake now. My sorrel well ready, so I'm just gonna puree it. Okay, I'm using half of the water that it was in and some of the sorrel leaf, of course. Some people use it, some people don't, but I like to use it in mine. Okay, yes, so I'm just gonna puree that. I'm showing you, I was trying to show you guys what it was on. Okay, yes, so I'm gonna puree that to put in my cake. Of course, some people just use the plain sorrel juice, but I like to use the leaf as well in mine. All right, yes, so now here are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using: mixed spice, vanilla, my mixed fruits, of course, with wine, egg, baking powder, a pinch of salt, sugar, and butter. Okay, yes, so of course you have to leave your butter out and let it be soft. Take it out of the fridge from overnight if you're going to be baking in the morning. Okay, so that it can be melted. All right, yes, so I use that cup full with sugar, and my butter would equivalent into like two stick of butter. Okay, that would be the amount that I was using. All right, guys, yes, so as you see, I'm not using a mixer. I'm using my wooden spoon, like I said, old-fashioned way to bake the cake. All right, yes, so some people use the mixer, some people don't. In the older days here in Jamaica, people would just use their wooden spoon to make the cake. So that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm showing you guys. It's harder this way, of course, and it takes longer. Some people have the patience to do it, some people can't bother, some people will do it. All right, some people still do use their wooden spoon and just mix out the sugar and the butter. Well, in this video, like I said, it's old-fashioned way, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, guys, yes, of course it take a toll on your arm, of course, you know. Yeah, you have to just make up your mind, say, yeah, you're gonna do it, and that's what it do. All right, yes, so I'm mixing away, trying to get that butter and sugar to cream. Okay, guys, yes, it take a while, but eventually you will get there. You just have to have patience and relax into it. But if not, you go ahead and use your mix, of course. Yeah, so you know, I'm getting there, I'm getting somewhere. As you see, it's starting to cream, so I'm just still there mixing away. So at this point now, I'm breaking my egg to put in the sugar and buttercream. Okay, yes, guys, I take out 8 egg, but I eventually use just 6. Okay, So it's important for you to break it in a separate bowl so that no shell can go in there. Or if you have an egg that's not good, as in it's rotten or something, yeah. So I'm just gonna put some lime juice in there and mix it around, mix it out. Yes, guys, cut the rawness, you know that. Yes, I'm just gonna be adding the egg inside of the cream butter little by little, and it helped to even smooth it out even more. When I start to add the egg, it make it even a little more easier. So I just continue to whip away with the wooden spoon. Okay, guys, yes. Like I said, it's not easy, it's a little harder. Um, Doing it with the wooden spoon instead of a mixer, but you know, some like to do it this way. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of strength to be mixing away with the wooden spoon. All right. So my butter is coming on just fine, and it's creaming just wonderfully. Yeah, as you can see. So I will continue to add the eggs a little at a time while I continue to cream it. So as you see in the title, I won't be putting any food coloring in my sorrel cake. I'm just going to do it originally like it is, just with the sorrel, and leave it at the original color that it would have had without putting in a food coloring in it. Some like it with the food coloring, some don't. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks without any food coloring in it. All right, yeah, like I said, the old-fashioned way. Okay. So yes, if the butter come up to the top, you just use another spoon and just put it down. That will continue to hammer each time because you're buttering and things are splashing up and going up to the top. All right, yes. So I'm finishing up with my liquid butter. So I'm adding in the mixed fruits in there now. Like I said, which consider of the wine, raisin, prune, and mixed peel. Some like to use different stuff mix in there, but it all depends on what you like. Some don't like mixed peel, some don't like prune, some don't like raisin. So you put whatever mixed fruits you like in your. Okay, yeah. So after adding that, I'm now putting in my sorrel puree. Alright, guys. Yes, I'm just mixing in the sorrel puree in there. Okay. You want to go ahead and give it a good mix to make sure everything is well blended properly together. So after I finish with that, I'm adding in my vanilla. That equivalent to bring it to like a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, yes. So now it's time for the dry ingredients. So I'm going to be using 3 cups of flour, which I'll be sieving. Oh gosh, my list tongue, guys. It's the list tongue. All right, yes. So it's 3 cup of flour I sieve. All right. Yes. Okay. So after I finish sieving, I put in my tablespoon of baking powder, and I'm also gonna be using like a half tablespoon of mixed spice and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix that all up together and then add it in my liquid ingredients a little at a time. You just want to continue to mix, cut and mix. Okay, yes. You just add it in little at a time. You don't want to add it in one time to make it clump up. You know, you cut and you mix and you cut and you mix it in. All right, yes. So I'm just putting in a little bit more of the sorrel there, of the sorrel liquid inside of it, because it wanted to give it a little bit more color and not to get the mixture too tight, you know. Yeah, so I just decided to add a little bit more of the coloring in there and the rest of my flour, and that's it. Okay, guys, so it's all finished. So it's time now to grease your bin. I'm using a cooking spray and spraying my pans. Okay, yes, but you can use the butter, of course, or you can put a piece of a sheet in the bottom. All right, whatever you decide to do. Okay, so I'm loading in my cake mixture in my pan at this moment. You know, when you load it in, you give it a little shake to make sure you're shaking out those air bubbles out of the mixture. All right, to make sure everything level. All right, you shake and you knock to make sure. Okay, so that mixture give me 2 cakes. So yes, of course, my oven is on. And you know, I was already preheating the oven before I put my cakes in, guys. Doing the same, shaking, making sure. Okay, yes. So there it is. My cake all finished. Finish. Oh, guys, the colors are really pretty. Um, and you know it's hot out the oven, so I'm spraying it with some wine and some rum that I put in my spray bottle. All right, guys, and the best time to put that on was when it just come out the oven. As you can see the heat coming up, yes, that's the best time to put it in, to spray it on. You know, it wanna give a cake that that it need. All right, yes. So I just spray it and I leave it there to be cool before I cut into it. Alright, guys. So now it's cool and I take it out the plate. Guys, there it is. That's what it's looking